Hi, this happens to be our first video and we put out PMP content every day and we discuss those questions here on our YouTube channel. Unlike other channels, what we'll try and do here is make sure that we have a mix of questions wherein you require understanding and there are questions wherein you will have to know the terms that are there. And during this video solutions, what we'll do is we'll try and explain each and every option in detail, each and every term in detail, so that in this 5 minutes video, you are able to get as much knowledge about the question as possible. So let us start with the question. The question is, your customer requested a scope related change during a project. The change was formally approved by the change control board and you are in the process of implementing it. You are providing regular implementation status to the customer. What is the correct term for the information you provide? Work performance data, work performance information, work performance report, PMIS or project management information system. So this is the question that is given to you. Whenever you read a PMP related question, there are parts of the question that should get highlighted to you because they are there to help you answer the question. So in this question, what are the important words that you should consider while answering the question? Here they are saying the change was formally approved. The change is formally approved and we are into the process of implementing it. So a change has happened, we are implementing it. And then what is happening? We are providing regular implementation status to the customer. So a scope related change happened, change was approved, we are in the process of implementing it and providing regular implementation status. Now, if you don't understand the meaning of work performance data information report, then there is a huge possibility you might not get this question. We will now try and understand what is the difference between work performance data, work performance information, work performance report. Right off the bat, I would like to tell you that PMIS, Project Management Information System, is basically an application or a software that the company uses to make sure that all the communication goes through one single system. Now, whenever you are into project management, you're trying to give the exam, you have to realize that a project is something that is going to last for a long period of time and people will come and go during the duration of the project. So 3 years, 4 years down the line, if someone wants to refer to the communication that happened a couple of years ago or at the beginning of the project, they wouldn't know where to look if the company did not have a project management information system or PMIS as it is called. So we should know PMIS cannot be the answer because basically it is an application or a software. Okay. Now we will concentrate on work performance data, information and report. You can understand work performance data information report clearly by this diagram. See, when you are performing work, at that time you collect a lot of data about the work that is happening. Then you process this data. What do I mean by you process this data? When you collect this data, you compare it with the planned values that were there so that you can determine whether you are ahead of schedule or behind schedule, whether there is scope creep, whether you are under budget, whether you are over budget. These information you will only get after you collect data at the time of execution and process it. What do you do after processing this information? You make a report of it and give it to the stakeholders who can make an informed decision depending on the data that is provided to them. So if you understand this entire process, we will go term by term. When you collect the data at the time of doing work, that is called work performance data. This work performance data is then considered as an input to a lot of controlling processes. And when you analyze this, that analysis process generates work performance information. And when you compile this information into a report and hand it over to the stakeholders, at that time it is called work performance report. I will repeat the entire process. You collect the data at the time of doing the work or executing, that is called work performance data. You process the data, you compare it with the threshold values and you come up with an analysis. That analysis is called work performance information. That information or analysis is then submitted as a report to the stakeholders and this report is called work performance report. So if you understand this, let us go back to the question. The question says, the change was formally approved and you are in the process of implementing it. You are now providing regular implementation status. So what are you doing? You are in the process of implementing. It means you are doing the work and you are giving regular feedback about the work that you are doing. So what should be your answer in this case? Your answer will obviously be work performance data, because we are doing the work, collecting data and handing it over. So the answer is work performance data. Now, if you have any questions, or if you have any questions that you feel were not answered during this video, you can get back to us in the comment section and we will help you with the same. If there are any other questions that you feel can be answered by us, you can send it to us and maybe we'll try and include it in this series, or I can answer you independently. Also, I would like to highlight that I am a PMP certified guy and I got all above target during my examinations, and I have given my examination the last couple of years. So I am well versed with the new pattern and I still follow the PMP principles. In fact, I have been following my PMP principles for the last 13 years now, since I've been in a professional environment. I hope I answer all your questions, or this explanation is clear. If you have doubts, you can get back to us. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, where we put in more questions, and the video explanation for those questions are here on the YouTube channel. Thank you.